Can you tell me the story of your parents when you were young?
Growing up with parents who always fought was very difficult for me. Yung memories ko of them would always be, they would curse each other and throw things at each other. It was very difficult because I was still very young. My mom would always tell me about the affairs my dad had at the time. I couldn't do anything because I was just 5 years old. And then one day, I came home after playing. I smelled something awful, a chemical odor. So I looked for the source of it. And then I found my mom sitting on a chair and her mouth was full of bleach. She tried to commit suicide. The worst part is she was pregnant with my youngest sister. When I was 15 years old, I thought I found hope. I thought this guy will make everything right for me because of the love that I was looking for, and this guy showed me affection. And I got pregnant at 15, and it was so difficult. It was so hard for me. I got confused and lonely, and I got so depressed also. I thought that men can give that love to me. At 18 years old, I was once more preyed upon by an older man. He's 9 years my senior, and I got pregnant. I didn't have a job, but we decided to unwisely elope. I know God was there, but because of the sins I've committed, I felt ashamed, I felt unworthy, and I felt broken. There was a pastor's wife who'd been going around the subdivision, sharing the good news. Usually, I just do my chores and just let them be. But one day, I was really broken. I felt that God is calling me to submit everything to Him, to surrender everything to Him. So I asked for forgiveness. At that time, I cried out and asked Christ to come into my life. And then I surrendered everything. I knew that I couldn't change my situation or circumstances around me. But now I found hope in the Lord, knowing that God never changes. He is my Redeemer, my Restorer, and my Rock. God opened my heart and removed all the bitterness I felt against my parents. When I met my husband, who showed me love unconditionally, he accepted me, my past. I saw God's redemption in that He restored me by showing me that I should stand in dignity and that I should value myself because I'm a child of God and He loves me. By God's grace, He has blessed me with the family that I've always dreamt of. I have the assurance that God accepts my past, present, and future. My life now is not perfect. There are still things that I have to work on, but by God's grace, we are serving in the family ministry. My husband and I, we also work together. It changes a lot, our perspective, and we are starting a new life in Christ, knowing that God is in the center of our family, and we know that we have been restored already. To all women, and especially the younger ones, I pray that you find God in your heart, that you realize that God is there for you and He's the only one who can feel that love, the vacuum in your heart. And no one can feel that, not even boyfriends or girlfriends. Find your completeness in God. Just surrender everything to God and know that He loves you. You're a child of God. My name is Janelle Singson, and this is God's story in my life.